So, good afternoon, Ashionye.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it's been we've seen your career, blossom from OAP to singer to actress. How's the journey been so far?
It's been amazing. 16 years plus in entertainment. I started my career, first of all, as an OAP and singer in year 2000, February. I can't remember the date, but February year 2000. It's been amazing, ups and downs, but more ups than downs. I am now in the last 16 years and a bit, I have achieved in music as an actress, a screenwriter, producer, and now a film and TV director. And within those years, I've also become a wife and a mother of two.
Right.
My best job ever, being a mother.
Wow.
Yes.
But tell me about making the transition from music to film. I know a lot of times the people in film can be very, why is she coming to this? She thinks it's just, people in film think they're more artistic than the guys. How about, did you have any issues making the transition?
Not at all. I actually studied mass communication and I majored in broadcasting. And I went to Auchi Polytechnic, which is actually the best school in Nigeria to learn anything about broadcasting. And I'm talking about theory-wise, broadcasting, entertainment in general. So I think it's been a part of me. Acting has always been a part of me, even as a kid. So the transition wasn't so bad. My first acting gig was on Doctor's Quarters in 2005, where I had to play a French girl. And I had to do the accent and everything like that, and speak with the French accent, and even speak with a bit of French, And all I did was research. I watched Gerard Dupieux on the Man with the Iron Mask. Yes, that's the movie. And that just helped me with my role. People actually thought I was French. I'm a Delta girl.
Correct, Delta girl.
Niger Delta.
Tell me about, I know you're in a hurry, so I'm going to try and make this up. Tell me about the state of Nollywood. How do you feel? How do you think Nollywood is doing right now?
Nollywood has grown in recent times. It is still a growing baby. I say that because there are a lot of things we still need to put in place. We have amazing talents in Nollywood. There's no disputing that. We have fabulous actors, directors, producers, and a lot of us, even screenwriters, but a lot of us have actually learned on the job. People, of course, are now going to film school to further themselves and, at least help their careers. And the world is actually beginning to look at Nollywood. And that actually makes me proud. And I must say that I'm proud to be a part of Nollywood. Yeah, it still needs a bit of time to grow, and I know that in the next couple of years we will be in a way better place and situation than we are presently. But it's not, for me as a producer in Nollywood, it's not easy because our major problem is funding and location. A producer like myself who's an indie producer, I have to raise funds from my personal pocket. Because getting an executive producer, you're lucky if you get one, or you're lucky if a corporate body actually does drop money towards your project. And we're hoping it does get better.
Yeah.
And it's well structured, and somehow the government comes in and helps us and not trying to do what's their mopey, whatever.
Yeah, mopey.
Oh no, let's not even go there, because then you see a frown on my face. It's okay. So they actually need to support the industry, help us with structuring, put some kind of funds somewhere. They have done, but unfortunately some funds didn't get to where they were meant to go. That's story for another day, but yes, things will get better, I believe, but these are major issues. So if anyone watching is an executive producer and wants to help Nollywood, holler at your girl.
A few weeks ago, the Hello High Water had its premiere.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and it's a very different kind of project.
Yes.
In the Nigerian.
Talking about sexuality.
Sexuality and sexual orientation, and there's a taboo attached to to sexuality and sexual orientation.
Are you allowed to say the word?
Yes, you are.
Yes,
Yeah.
If you're not allowed, I'm allowed. I think.
There's a taboo attached to being gay and being lesbian or bisexual. And this conversation is about to start.
Yes.
Do you feel I don't. What, were you worried when you got the?
No, when I got the script, my agent sent the script to me, and he was like, "Oh, Ash, this is a script. I know you would love it." I'm like, "Oh, okay, send it." Because the one he had sent before, I'm like, "Dude, I'm not feeling this one." And he sends the script, and I think I read a couple of pages, and I called him. I'm like, "I want to do this. I want to do this." I actually had been writing a story talking about being gay. A man being gay and how it's his sexuality. I'm not saying this is me promoting, being gay or being lesbian. It's this is how I see it. Life is easy. Life is fair, as far as I'm concerned. It should be live and let live. I should not be judged if I am gay or lesbian by my sexuality. Am I a good person? That should be the first question. Am I paying my taxes? Am I a good citizen? Am I offending anybody? Am I harassing anybody? If I am not, then why are you prosecuting me or persecuting me? So live and let live. Your sexuality is your sexuality. A gay man's sexuality or a lesbian woman's sexuality is her sexuality. Don't judge them first by that. I believe in, that's just me and how I see things, basically. Don't judge a character by what they are. Judge them by who they are.
So it wasn't a problem for you going into the movie and starting the conversation?
No, it wasn't a problem at all. I must say it was an eye-opener as well. I didn't play the lead. I played the wife of, the supposed gay pastor. And it was actually a lesson. I learned on that set. I got to, because we had a conference before we went into production, and everyone got talking about different experiences and what have you, and experiences of friends and whatnot. And I did learn a lot from some people. Someone actually raised the question, why is it easier to say he's a pastor? Why not an alpha? And to be honest, I think that didn't bother me, him being a Christian. But I think, the reason was because they wanted to make things easier and not offend the Muslims. But that doesn't mean there are no Muslim gay men. There are. I know like 2 who are Muslim, and they're very religious, but they're gay. Yeah, so basically for me, I think, life is simple. We have enough stress as it is with the economy and trying to, make money to feed and to take care of ourselves and to live day by day. So why now carry someone else's life as your sugar? Live and let live.
Finally, before we go, are you ever going to do music again? Are you going to put an album out?
Ever. I am working on something actually, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping if I'm not distracted by movies, because I have a lot of stories to tell. Like I said, I'm a screenwriter, so I have a lot of stories to tell, and I'm slowly putting them down. So if I'm not too distracted, yes, I will release an album before the end of the year. I actually have 4 singles ready, produced by TY Mix, and hoping to shoot the first video sometime next month, July. Yes.
Do you think as at the time I knew I said I was going to say, but as at the time you were doing music, there were a lot of females in the industry.
Yes.
And now there is this
girl power.
What you think about the time space, and are you excited? What's the plan?
I think people like myself and the women who came before me paved the way for the women you see today in music. And to be honest, we did well. I would say we did well. We suffered the suffer for them to enjoy the enjoyment today. And it is actually a beautiful thing to see, because when we see, I run into 1 or 2 of them, like, oh, and it's like, some of them actually get starstruck. I'm like, really? I should be the one who's starstruck too, like, we should share that starstruckness, and he's like, oh, can I call you Ashionye or Ash or sister? I'm like, come on girl, just call me Ash, it's fine. So it's amazing, and at least they do recognize, it's like me saying Onyeka Onwenu, and I say that, I will not stop to say good afternoon, ma, or no. She paved the way for people like me, who now pave the way for the generation of today. Yes.
Okay, so final words for your fans, people that support you.
Okay, my name is Ashionye Michelle Raka. I just want to say thank you to my fans. I call you my family because you have been with me from day scratch. And that's for being with me in the last 16 years. I just want to say God bless you. Don't leave my side because I need you to be me in the industry. God bless you. Hey, it's your girl, Miss Ash. Yes, Ashionye Michelle Raka, and I am on TVC Connect Meets.
Great.